Two hard-hitting blue-collar franchises.
I can't believe you got Baltimore.
Going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Right, he's in there.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Second and 10 now. It's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
But there is a certainty in this game. We know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
That's 1st down.
Not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit.
That's 1st down.
Get the job done there and gets
Nice.
it first. Big Ben, not the most agile quarterback in NFL history, but he can use those legs when he needs to.
He really can, and I think it starts with him taking contact and shedding people trying to get him on the ground. That's when he becomes the most elusive.
Yeah, something he honed back at the University of Miami in Ohio.
Yeah, and they didn't get him down in the MAC. It's hard to get him down in the NFL.
It's a gain of 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Right back to Connor here on 1st. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
3 yards on the pickup there, and they've got it back to 3rd and 10.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have
escape, and he goes down.
That guy should not even been there.
In all of his 340-pound glory gets the sack. They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that screen to formulate. Took too long.
He ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one, why don't you just get rid of the football near the screen guy so that you don't take an interception? But really, the big one, they just took everything away, and he was really kind of flummoxed on that play and ended up taking the sack.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for him with Roethlisberger. Going deep to the end zone for Juju.
Go, damn it!
End zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail.
Dude,
and this defense delivers a turnover
thing.
on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon.
It seems like that nobody can never catch balls at all playing you. Oh, well. Yeah, he had a ball.
Field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, Ingram. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Should have talked to me sooner.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks
call
how to
me the
slide
most
in key
oddest
situations.
time.
You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
He's going to go
right, that's enough of you.
He takes this one down just shy of the 20. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Hey, that bullshit.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's got some
Hit
space
him.
here. And
How don't you guys let... I'm thinking that you know something.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined.
You know
those
something.
Last 2 plays. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now
I'm not saying what it is, but something.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Now, if you can play like this, here goes something. If you can play like this, how in the hell did he let you win?
Here in this opening quarter, Justin Tucker for the extra point.
Right. He let you win yesterday's game.
And the Ravens lead at 7.
If you can do that, he should have did the same. I know that still Baltimore is a bit better team than that.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Doesn't put in the full concentration in the game at all.
Turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 2nd down now, it's Connor, and that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll be 3rd down.
How you making weak players teams that damn good?
He sets to fire deep.
Take it. Oh, that's a...
inside the 20.
Oh yeah.
End zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, 69 yards. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Trust me, I had him in the back waiting for him.
Field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
It was not. I know how to secure Burns. That will not happen.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. On 1st down, it's Ingram. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson, his throw incomplete. Tried to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
But he's got his man, Marquise Brown. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there.
He was out of bounds before you had out of bounds.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Oh.
On 2nd down, it's Ingram, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. These two teams all tied after 1. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He gets it to Brown. Good play. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
And that one was a lot of fun.
Go ahead.
That was the game.
It's probably too much sound on my
Blitz was on.
TV.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Check 55.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. From 13 yards out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And now this throw complete to Washington. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10 is Connor. Powering his way forward. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. Touchdown.
Yep.
Pittsburgh.
Got to get back to the real Howard way to play.
37 yards. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really
let
well.
him hit
Solid
yards.
run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They run. It's Mark Ingram. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a 1st down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
2nd and mile.
The D tackle getting the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
The Ravens on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a 1st down.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he it falls down incomplete. It was Mika Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up. They're going for a receiver there. Already has 1 touchdown in this 1st half. A second one not to beat.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored 1, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to go back to Hollywood there, and it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Jackson got him in. It's Brown. And they'll take it into the end zone for Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half as his guys are able to regain the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Let's go.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
It's like no defense. The defense can't hold both our offenses.
Fielded about a yard deep.
God,
he's across the 35-yard line right around the 36.
God, you a bastard. Oh, you a lucky bastard. Oh, come on. Damn it.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious from both sides of this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of thing.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Somebody get a held him.
Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
That's okay. I'm going to lie
to plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. He's going to fire this thing deep right
out of
sideline.
bounds.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action now. Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
That was
nothing. For that
nothing.
quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Black 20.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Going top shelf for
Come on,
Smith-Schuster.
pass interference.
And this is going to be incomplete.
I want my... Come on. I want pass interference. That was defensive pass interference, and they need to unlock that challenge play. This sucks, man. That's the thing I hate about this game. The replay official controls the reviews of the last 2 minutes each half. Doesn't matter. Give me my control. Oh well. Go ahead. I'm done. I'm waiting on you now. That was a pass interference.
A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Ravens get the football back and
it's
in
supposed to
great
be pass
shape.
interference.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
Dude,
first
y'all
and
was
10.
hit before the ball got to me.
Now it's Ingram. A good run there.
Okay,
on first
that
down,
man
and
should have
it'll
went
leave
down
them with a
already.
2nd and 2.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and then maybe a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield.
Oh yeah! God damn it! Dude just had to go out of bounds.
The psychology of the game
That was a
never
nice fumble,
ceases to
too.
amaze me because you
That
would
was a
think
good
there would
stop.
never
I
be
needed
a
that
fumble
stop.
From
Woo!
what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much
Oh,
they
I needed
practice
that
not
stop.
fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic
You
by
would've
the
got the ball back.
defense. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never
what the hell is that?
offenses that you face.
That's some grand cheating.
Tell you, try and
How's
score.
he popping the
when
ball out
given
of his hands out of the
Meanwhile,
sudden?
they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
That's some cheating. I ain't say
An
you
incomplete
cheating, but that's
pass
some
on
game
first
glitch.
down. That leads
Let's
to
put it
a
like that.
2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Black 80.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Pressure gets to
What
him,
the
and down he goes. Back
He
at
didn't
the
even get a
40-yard
chance to throw the
line.
ball.
The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a third time here on
Get his ball.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
That was not intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. On fourth down,
he should have that ball in the first place.
He was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, fourth down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Snead's got it. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
It goes down.
Escape, and he goes down. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. T.J. Watt picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half.
Well, you're going to be going for 400 yards this time.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the 2nd half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Jackson now from the gun. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Damn it. He will bring this down.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Hard to forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it bad because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone and make your cash.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
This is going to have to be.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. Now Roethlisberger.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Back at the 7.
It's a never ever
for Earl Thomas.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon
never
this offensive
ever
line
got
is
to
having.
be able to hit me at all.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. And the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
That'll work.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. They're going on 4th down. It's Roethlisberger. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
He had the ball in his hand. I think that those controls need to be removed.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally. You're thinking to yourself,
damn it, I thought it was a fumble.
Trying to get things figured out. Okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to. And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Joe Hayden, the veteran, with a pick. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
After the interception, here's Roethlisberger. Washington's got it. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Roethlisberger will hand the counter. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger.
Get in there!
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Block 80. Here we go. Block it back.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Woo!
Juju Smith-Schuster, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Boswell good with the extra point.
It took me a while, but I finally got it in
tied
there.
at 21.
Forced you to make a hell of a lot of mistakes. Hey, you're an offensive-minded player. I'm very defensive. So, you got that two variety people playing. This is going to be a good game.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in a mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now Jackson throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Steven Nelson able to get a hand in coverage.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
On 3rd down, Jackson. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll run on 1st down. Ingram, and he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Yeah, they're not calling it, huh?
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Pittsburgh. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. T.J. Watt able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Now Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation. There, the defense won the battle. On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone.
Oh, well.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Steelers will get it at their own 20-yard line.
Ready?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown. Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
2 times. 3 down. 45.
Again, it's Connor. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Connor on first down going to be stopped up as he'll lose about 3. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Patrick on Wassor.
Out of bounds.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. This will be caught by Brown. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. One receiver right, that's Brown. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll run here with Ingram. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Jackson now. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
3rd and goal, Jackson. And it's caught. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Got an idea. What?
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They come out here in the eye. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead there to make the grab. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more caught?
Why
Nowhere
he
to
didn't?
escape,
Why
and
the
he
ball
goes
wasn't
down.
run?
Josh Bynes in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. And he'll push forward for about 4 up to the 23.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And it's hauled in by Nick Vanette. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. Roethlisberger now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
How did he drop it?
He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down.
It was out of bounds. He couldn't do what? Yeah, it was out of bounds.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with. He had the ball in his hands,
and somebody put butter in it.
To be able to take the out because it was a tough catch, you needed him to come up with that.
The ball flies up out of nowhere.
It alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Ravens are looking like they're going to come away with a victory.
Man, what the hell with this bullshit? Dude, somebody's cheating, man. I know it is.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Yeah, whatever.
Ingram again. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
No
and
thanks.
those creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Some old bat decided to send me a friend request. I deleted it. I just took a closer look.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of...
No, okay, this is bullshit. I would have tied this game a fight if... What the fuck? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was trying to confuse the hell out of you in this game. Let's say I was trying to confuse the hell out of you in this game. That was actually the best thing, but it actually was effective. But the problem is, it just didn't. Turn
your PlayStation off and turn it on. It's not the same thing as reset. Go to the power button.
I'll talk to you later. I'm waiting on you. There.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. So the final seconds.
13 seconds and they went away like that.
Victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away.
That was a defensive fight. That's how the Ravens and Steelers game should have came out.
In this one, and it led them to victory.
So that's a wrap for
Hey, at least the one thing I did is I backed my guarantee.
And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Heinz Field.
Let's do this again. You there?